Alright, what's up guys? So today I want to show you how I went from a 245 deadlift maybe 3 years ago and how I was able to bring it up to 545 as of yesterday with much cleaner form and less of a struggle. So first things first, let's just dissect my old form. I hate this clip so much. It's me doing 225 for a couple reps, and you'll notice that I'm actually a lot bigger back then, 3 years ago, as opposed to now. So this is a problem because the bigger and fatter you get, essentially, the less mobile you are. Right? You can't stretch as much. You can't open up your legs as much. Even on a bench, you can't grab the bar wider. It's really just bad form all around. So what I would recommend is, if you're a little bit fat or if you're not very flexible, get flexible first. Train your hip adductors. Train your I can't say it in any better way, but like stretch a little bit more. You know, don't do what I did here and take like 2 minutes in between reps, not sets, in between reps. That's a really bad habit to form, as well as backgrounding, of course. Okay, so this is me doing 275. Well, I mean, I tried. So I failed this like 4 times, and as you can see, I don't tug the slack, which is bad. So what I would recommend is always pull the bar like an inch off the ground first. You don't have to like grab and take the bar off the ground completely. Just try and take the bar up a little bit and then start pulling. The second time I don't even bother. I just try to yank it and tug it. And as you can see here in slow motion, my back is completely round. And of course I fail and I walk away. And I don't know what possessed me to go for a third attempt, but here I am trying it a third time with the exact same form, and you're gonna see my ass stays up like so high, and I don't even put myself in a good proper deadlift position. Now I'm gonna show you guys a clip of like a recent training session, and you're gonna see just how different it looks now. Okay, so this is 430, I believe, for a double, and there's a few things that I did properly here. So for one, my starting position is so much better. But let's just say this. When I start pulling, I'm almost completely vertical. Now, a lot of people can't do this just because that's not the way they're built. Some people they have like really short arms, so when they grab the bar, they're literally like already like hunched over. You know, everyone's a little different. But if you have the ability, get wide, right? Open up your legs super wide and try to reduce the range of motion as much as possible. Now, you're not cheating because it's actually getting way harder for your adductors to keep up. A lot of people who start doing sumo and do like a super wide stance can't even stand there for more than 3 seconds, let alone yank 3, 4, 500 pounds, even more sometimes. You have to have really strong adductors. So you'll find that deadlifting might be easier, but you're going to spend a lot of time doing stretches and like weird accessories like hip adductors and adductor machines, ATG split squats. You'll be doing a lot of stretching at home, a lot of foam rolling. Whereas conventional, for example, you just deadlift and you just grab the bar however you like and lift it, and that's it. So I would prefer sumo over conventional any day because although you have to work on your adductors and other let's say like prime move like your hip flexors and whatnot. I'll make a whole video talking about that on its own. You'll at least have no pain when deadlifting, and this puts a lot of pressure off of your posterior chain and your lower back, which is just what you want. So start as vertical as possible. Make sure your chest is always moving higher than your butt, essentially, right? You never want your glutes to go up. You want your body to stay as upright as possible at all times. Otherwise, the lift just looks really bad. And I'm going to show you like old clips of me training again, and you're going to see how different they look. Okay, so here's another clip. This is 285 for a double. This was conventional, which is when I realized that I'm just not built for this shit. Take a look at this. So I'm pulling way too slow. My back is in a complete circle. I didn't pull the slack, like I didn't tug at all. I just grabbed the bar and just start tugging. I keep doing this thing where like I'm pretending like I'm about to puke to look cool on video, which is just the cringiest shit ever. I'm 18 years old here, by the way. I'm a freshman in college. I'm basically an adult, and I'm like acting like this. It's just so cringy. But look at this. Your form should never look like that. Just try to make sure that your form looks exactly like my recent clips. So I wanted to wrap up this video by showing you what happens when you actually get your form perfectly down. This is 405. It's one of my last training cycles while I was still at LA Fitness. I was very vertical, got my form perfectly down, moved like butter. Not even 2 months later, this is 445. Perfect. That poor water bottle, just kick it to oblivion. Again, not even 2 months later, 470. Ooh, like a joke. This is at actual powerlifting gym. Again, not even 2 months later, this is 500. This was one of my favorite PRs ever. After this, I actually stopped deadlifting to let my squat and my bench catch up. And then summer rolled around, and I just didn't feel like powerlifting during the summer because no one does. It's just way too hot, sunburns, bullshit. So I came back into the gym. 1 month afterwards, I hit 525, and literally a month and a half later, 545. So that's it for today. And my next video, I'm going to do a full deadlift tutorial.